After successfully becoming the first shinobi liberating his island of Tsushima from the Mongol invasion and being one of 2020's top-rated games that helped players get lost during the pandemic, can Atsu bring that magic back? Hello again, casual gamers. KitKat is back again with another review. Today we got Ghost of Yotei. Before we get into the video, I just want to remind you all to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my content. Jumping right into it today, we'll discuss 3 things. 1. How fast did I beat the game? 2. How easy is the game? 3. Is it worth your money today? I beat the game in 55 hours and 6 minutes, and I didn't just beat the game, I platinumed it. So there's a ton of things to do in this game. Like, a freaking ton. And majority of those things to do, you can easily find them. Just reach each region's inn, and there will be a few people to talk to there that can and will lead to a quest. I'm not kidding when I say I've had random encounters that lead to bounties or lead to side stories or main stories. There was literally a random stick in the middle of the road that pointed me towards a hot spring. But here's my issue with the game. I honestly could have platted the game if the one thing that was present in the old game was here. In Tsushima, when you liberate the region, the fog of war lifts, and you can see every single thing to do in that region. For this game though, I'm disappointed to say it is not in the game. What I loved about Tsushima was how everything flowed together really well that leads you to clearing all side content before going to the main content. And it was evenly spaced out. For this game though, they just drop you in and then it's all you. It's the concept of just go do stuff however you like, wherever you like, which will excite some players, but for me, it's a letdown. Where will I place this in our rankings? Blink and you'll miss it. This is just fine, but there's so much content, I don't know if I could finish this. It's going in the there's so much content here. If you ever played the first game, you should know that it heavily relies on a rock, paper, scissors gameplay and combat. But instead of stances, we use different weapons, which give Atsu more swagger. I mean, look at these. We got a spear, a giant sword, a chain, and dual swords? Now this game is really freaking easy. I will skip the whole which category will this go in. Let's not joke around here. There's a casual mode for people. Literally, you just want to play on the easiest difficulty. There's also ways to make the minigames easier, like the bamboo striking one, or the coin, which was my favorite minigame by the way. And there is absolutely no way you could not platinum this game because of its difficulty. There are, however, a few trophies that I think will be difficult to get. First, the kicking someone off a cliff trophy. Now the moment you see the opportunity, go for it. I was lucky to get a random encounter by one of the sword skins. Second, difficult trophy to get is all of the bounties. Going back to what I said earlier, the NPCs and random encounters will point you to where you need to go. But during my run, no one ever told me about this NPC by the cave. And I just decided that, okay, there's a quest here, let's go over there. Reiterating my point about the fog of war lifting being crucial to plat this game without a guide. Lastly, the most difficult quest is Takezo the Unrivaled. This is probably the trophy you're gonna have to sweat for the most. It took me 1 hour and 41 minutes to beat him with a full parry build. I recommend the number 1 thing you should get is the bounty armor for your main armor piece. Next, you should have the skill Onryo's Will and the charm to make it full health. Lastly, get the charms Futsunashi. It makes your perfect parries easier to do. Try to read Takezo as fast as you can. He has 3 patterns and he won't switch up on you and add more attack patterns. But the one thing that will really mess you up is the weather. So on medium difficulty, Takezo already 2-taps you. But when you reach the later half of the fight, Takezo will have the weather on his side and will 1-tap you if you're not careful. I went after Takezo early into my playthrough because I wanted to walk around Ezo with cool black and white swords. It's way easier if you have all your tools, but the strategy is still the same. Parry, 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 and always be on the lookout. Never use your heals during battle, only get up with Onryo's Will against Takezo.
Also, just in case there are some things that you are missing, they actually gave the musical items a purpose. Back in Tsushima, you just had a flute for the vibes, but now your shamisen actually helps you find collectibles.
Moving on from trophies, for boss fights, the bounty armor set or the undying armor is great for bosses. While for mobs, you can't go wrong with a full kunai build with the Ninetales armor set or the Spider Lily armor set. And my personal favorite, the Onryo armor set, where you can just make them scared forever and throw all sorts of weapons at them. Here's another problem that I have with the game. The armors and charms in the first game were way better than the armors and charms of this game. I really don't feel OP. Must be their way of balancing the game and making it difficult for veteran players to just pick up and play. So albeit from the tough trophies and increased difficulty, I will still rank this in the brain dead easy tier. I don't regret buying this game full price, but what I love about the first game was how you can find every single thing in the game by yourself, no guide, no tutorial, and no help. It was an immersive experience that I could experience just for myself. With Ghost of Yotei, however, there are a lot of bugs in the game and needs so much more polish. Not to mention how this game lacks build variety. I've seen the same builds online so many times, while in Ghost of Tsushima, you wear anything you want, wear any armor, and it's a grand old time. For Yotei, I really think they dropped the ball on this one. They gave us weapons for swagger, but we lost so much things too. We lost the blow dart that poisons enemies, wind chimes and firecrackers to distract our enemies. We had sticky bombs that you could like attach to people mid-fight and then they go boom. And we lost so much more. And in this game, they nerfed or got rid of those things. There are things that this game improved on. We got cool weapons, we have a smarter AI, and then we have a good story. But it's so difficult not to compare Yotei to its predecessor, and I haven't even begun on the story. The story is alright, but the one thing that disappoints me is not the whole revenge thing. It's the lack of side quests for our allies. We had a dynamic cast of characters who each had a piece of their soul into the land of Tsushima. But in Yotei, they don't matter. Majority of camps, legendary armors, and other things is at the start of the game. That when you have your full build with all the charms you want, you won't be able to use it as much because all the good charms are spread out to all the other regions. So if you're the type of player that focuses on one region before going to the other one, you won't reach your full potential. And when you reach the end game, there aren't much camps left or story left for you to do, especially the box art armor. Not to mention, there's no new game plus for you to bring all that gear and charms you discovered and restart all of the camps and enemies when you finish the game. And that's it. It becomes an empty world. You either just walk around this place trying to find the other things that you miss, or you go all the way back to zero with new game and start all over. And with that, I still think this is a great game, but I think for anyone looking to play, in all honesty, I think you should save 50% of your cash before buying this game. I think this game deserves buy it at 50% price. And that is it for my review of Ghost of Yotei. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, leave a like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.